what I'm talking about. If you don't eat great the night before, I can feel it in my lips the next day. So my fault. I gotta get back on it. But I think we're only gonna go up to about 265 today. Keep it conservative. What is up, everybody? So today's a little bit of a different vlog. I'm working on my car because, as you can see, things are melting, which means it's going to be car season soon, and my rear main has been leaking, my oil pan's leaking. I just got to replace some gaskets on it. So I have a couple buddies over. We're actually going to be pulling off the trans, doing the rear main. Bit of a process, not too bad because it's a Honda, but we've already started, and there's been a bit of an issue. There's metal shavings in the trans fluid, so that could be a big deal. I guess we're going to take it off and go from there.
It's like I would have stole that. I would have stole it. Let's go. Oh, really? The one missing slice. He got a one. No, it didn't. Because I tried to use it, and it did not. We went to go work on the car in France using the ratcheting wrench. Like a 15. What's in that? That attaches from the motor to the trans as well. Good. So what was that screwed up nut you guys originally needed the impact? It wasn't screwed up.
Alright guys, so it's been about 3 hours or so. Transmission is finally out. It took a little bit of persuasion. Axles came out. Trans is out. There is a questionable amount of glitter and a little bit concerned about that, but we'll figure that out another time. For now, we're just gonna leave it, but I gotta order some parts, and probably next week or the week following, it'll be back together. Okay, so I'm back inside, showered and cleaned. I'm real tired. I woke up at about 5 o'clock, and then I fell back asleep until about 7:30. Went to the gym. It was a leg day today, and then all my friends came over and we worked on the car. As you guys saw, transmission's out, everything's done. I ended up figuring out what that glitter was. It's actually good news. One of the starter bolts had oil on it, and there was some shavings from the actual starter itself, so I think we're good. Oh, Shannon brought me a coffee. How nice.
Let me know if you want more coffee in there.
This is real full.
Do you have a coffee in there?
No, it's perfect. As I was saying, the bolt that holds the starter in had a bunch of oil because my rear main seal was leaking. When the starter turns, little shards of metal got all over it. So we're thinking that's what it was. There's no shavings in the motor oil, on the flywheel, on the clutch, or in the trans or any of the gear oil. So we should be okay for the most part. On the cover behind the flywheel, it's either a casting mark or a crack. I think the part's like 30 or 40 bucks, so I'm probably just gonna replace it, even if it is a casting mark. I would just honestly hate to not replace it and then put the trans back on and it actually be cracked. So that's what we're gonna do next. I gotta order the parts. I didn't want to order anything before I actually knew for sure what it was. Probably should have. I would have saved a few days shipping, but should be here by next weekend, and me and the boys are gonna go ahead and finish it up. From here, we are going to MBI. It's a local car meet. They kind of suck in the winter, not gonna lie. There's just not very many people that actually show up. Nobody has cool cars out, so we're just gonna be going in the truck. My friends are gonna be going in their daily drivers. Just need to get out of the house. We've been cooped up all week. It's finally starting to warm up, so we want to take advantage of the nice weather. It's supposed to be nice out.
Gorgeous out.
This afternoon, I didn't have any heat in the garage. I just left the door open and it was nice. I was in a sweater. I was actually sweating a little bit when I was in there. It was that nice out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're just gonna finish our iced coffees and it's time to go. I was gonna wash the truck, but honestly, I'm too tired and we're running low on time. I also have to get gas, so we'll catch up with you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we're here, but nobody else is here. There's 2 parked cars, which normally there's no parked cars.
They're empty.
Everyone said it's going on tonight. We are about 4 minutes early, but it's weird that not a single other person's here. I'm gonna figure out if it's canceled.
Empty lot.
All right, good morning, everybody. So today is a Monday, which means it's a push day. My strength has actually been going up. So previously my 1 rep max PR was 315. That was in a bulk last year. I haven't gone for a 1 rep max in a while. 275 I did for 3 last week. So I think I could hit 315 without having a good spot. I'm a little bit worried to do the 315. We're not gonna go for a 1 rep max, but it is on the agenda to do in the next couple of weeks. I do want to get that 315 and I want to work on getting that to be like a 10 rep max one day. But 315 is a lot of weight. But it is 6:45 right now. Normally if I'm vlogging, I like to be here for like, I don't know, 6:30 at the latest. It really does take a lot of time to set up a camera, film, make a good quality video. Especially now that I've done it a couple of times, I can actually see different camera angles that are a little bit better. I'll see people online and I've kind of not been copying their format, but getting a good example of how I want to film in the style I want. But as I mentioned, it is getting late, and if I do want to record inside the gym, I have to go ahead and head in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the typical pre-workout here, and then I'm gonna meet you guys inside the gym. That wasn't supposed to be my working set, but 225 for 10. Usually I'm getting it for about 12, and that's kind of where I run out of gas. But 225 for 10, I was already pretty tired. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't eat great the night before, I can feel it in my lifts the next day. So my fault, I gotta get back on it. But I think we're only gonna go up to about 265 today, keep it conservative. Okay, so that's workout complete. Honestly, I've had better lifts. Still got a pretty sick pump, so that was all right. Eating poorly over the weekend really affected me. I could see it. I felt a little bloated, a little less vascular from all the sodium intake. That's why it's so important to be prepped ahead of time. I didn't have anything planned to eat, and I didn't have time to cook food in the middle of me pulling a transmission out of the car. So these are lessons. Be more prepared next time. Everything that happened, my lifts being down, was my fault. That's because I didn't eat properly over the weekend. But overall, I give this lift, I don't know, 6.8. It was okay, but it is time to head home, so I'll catch up with you guys later.
2.
Yeah, put that in the trash, please.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Okay, so guys, I finished up work today. Sophie and I just came back from Canadian Tire. For anyone that doesn't know what Canadian Tire is, they sell tools, utilities, plumbing fittings, pretty much everything you need for a house or garage. So yeah, we just came back from there. I went and bought some oil, and I'm going to teach Sophie how to do an oil change. She's never done one before. I was about 6 the first time I did mine. She's 7. She's definitely old enough to be able to do it. For anyone that's worried, we're not going to jack up the truck. The truck's high enough where we don't have to do it. She's super excited. I wasn't expecting that, but Shanna's helping her get garage clothes on right now, and we're going to head out there. Are you ready, Soph?
Yes, Tristan. I'm gonna press the button.
Yep, you can press it. Now you gotta press and hold it. There you go.
Oil thing.
Yeah. So,
Next to.
the bolt is right here.
Ah! Ew!
Yeah, that's all old oil. Alright.
Wow. Take it out.
I got you. Sophie saw how it was done. What do you think? So, we're waiting for the oil. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, you just got some more on you.
That's
Truth or dare?
okay. True.
No, do picture.
No, I'm not
Dare
fishing.
you to say dare.
No.
I dare you to put your hands in that oil vat.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
No, I dare you to pick dare.
No.
Okay, so you go like this, and we put it on there, and we give it a good snug. So it's nice and snug. So here we have the oil filter. Sophie's gonna help me fill it. I gotta get you to do something. You can wipe it on my sweater after. And you dip your finger in that, it's clean. And then you rub it around this. That's called a gasket. When you put the oil around there, it seals nicely. Take your finger, just dip it a little bit there, and then go all the way around the black part. Perfect. Now you want to take this, yeah, a little more. There you go. Perfect. You really took me up on that offer to dip it in my sweater, huh? So we're gonna go back under the truck and put the oil filter back on now.
My toes are freezing off.
We're almost done. All right, so Sophie's feet were a little bit cold, so she went inside to go change her boots. I'm gonna get everything ready so she can fill up the oil.
What? No.
Just careful not. It's okay. We're gonna get you to hold this. We're gonna dump it in here, okay? Together. Here, a little slower, a little slower. There we go. Perfect. So then we just like this, and we leave it upside down for a minute, so it can all drip out. Perfect. And then I'm gonna do the next one because the next one's really big. All right. So this truck takes about 6 quarts. We put a quart in, another 5 here. Yeah, give or take. All right. So look, if you just tilt it like this, you'll spill. So what you do is you tilt it this way. Oh, that's gone. The oil goes to the top, and then it all has to flow down the motor into the oil pan, and that's where the dipstick goes.
Oh yeah, I know where the dips. You take the dipstick out, and then I've done that before. You have to clean the dipstick.
Yeah.
We've done this, and then put it back in. Put it back in.
Yeah. We did this last time when I had to top up the oil. Now we're done. We just have to clean up the tools, and we can head back inside. Miss Girl's a little cold. All right, we'll catch up with you guys later. All right, so we're back inside, all cleaned up. Shanna got everyone's plates ready. We're about to sit down and eat. That pretty much wraps up all of this week's video. I really enjoyed showing Sophie how to do her first oil change. I really hope she takes this lesson on for the rest of her life and never ends up paying anybody else to do her oil, and she can do it all by herself. But it is everything for today's video. I really appreciate if you did stick around. Let me know what your favorite part of the video was. Personally, my favorite part was doing the oil change with Sophie. If you're currently not subscribed, please take a moment, click the button. It does mean a lot to me. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.